F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy.
Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, fam? Welcome to FRR Friend Request Reviews. I'm Formal.
And I'm Bralik.
Today we have Season 1, Episode 14, Commander-in-Chief. How you feeling over there, Bralik? Any thoughts about what you might see in today's episode?
Yeah, so last episode, they did mention that they wanted to bring someone new into the playing field, to the battlegrounds of Tommy K's organization. You know, Commander-in-Chief is pretty vague, especially when it's about designated survivor. The title could be the president, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, all right, so what are we talking about here? But other than that, I really don't have any other thoughts, to be honest.
Yes. Very good. I agree. If I haven't seen the show, title like Commander-in-Chief, super vague. All it means is El Presidente, and we all know that's Big Tommy K. So,
yes, sir.
Maybe, yeah, exactly, right? So maybe we'll get, some call-outs. I believe it was President Moss, so that's the ex-Commander-in-Chief. So maybe that's what this episode is about. Let's hop in and get right to it. You got it right here with us, your favorite hosts who love to boast about this amazing channel, FRR Friend Request Reviews. Don't forget to like. Go ahead and drop a comment, and please do not forget to subscribe. Our goal is 1K subscribers, so go ahead, click that button, click that bell, and get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Charlie, just follow me.
Yeah, how you alive? And why have they just hopped off the van like?
They gotta wait. What else? They about to gather some intel.
They in the same flower van from fucking Breaking Bad.
That's interesting though. Aaron said I thought she was dead.
I need you to do something for me. My life depends on it.
Sure.
Agent Wells?
They always do that in shows.
He took off.
They always do that in shows and movies where they turn the wrong person around. Like, come on, man. We get it.
Unfortunately, it's still slim pickings, sir. Most people are very apprehensive about joining the new administration. There's just too much uncertainty.
Well, hopefully former President Moss can help with that.
They don't want to join. They said, we ain't trying to be your VP. Everybody dying around
Meeting
you,
is set
right?
for midday. I've also set up an informal dinner at the residence with the First Lady.
What was I gonna do?
You feel me? Tell him no? Like,
Don't leave anything out.
He said his life depended on it.
he did say that.
What was that?
Langdon wants a deal?
Yes, sir. Immunity and exchange
Okay.
of information. He's our only known connection to the conspiracy. Information from him could be
Facts.
invaluable.
Or not. I mean, for all we know, he could still be working with the conspirators.
Shore was given 24 hours to respond. If we don't use it, Langdon's in the wind.
This could be a giant setup.
It could be a setup, but at the same time, it's like y'all need to bring him in. Like y'all gotta bring him in because he knows something.
Something.
Come on, man. He the only other person that survived the bombing, right?
I mean, at this point now, he's the only survivor.
Only person.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only other person.
Yeah.
Until McQueef's wife.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Oh, man.
The situation in Aruba. What do you know about it?
A guerrilla warlord broke a ceasefire with the government. His name's Atsu Kalame. He's got a militia force 10,000 strong.
I served near there in the Peace Corps. more than 25 years ago. They were some of the kindest people I've ever known.
That's crazy. Can you imagine just becoming a warlord and getting 10,000 soldiers just ready to do your bidding? Like,
My man coming out of the abyss, like
you feel me? They found the foggiest. He just knew it was gonna be the foggiest day.
I wonder what information he has.
How about the beginning?
In the
Facts.
beginning would
Give
be
us everything.
codeine. I was coming off a
Codeine,
nasty
boy.
divorce at the time. I thought I was in love. You've got to believe me that when I figured it out, I tried to stop it. I mean, those were my friends that died. That was my president that died.
He knows a lot.
Hannah ain't got no emotion on her face. Like, boy, you better get to it.
I have a picture. I have a...
Okay. Maybe it's the same chick that was dealing with Aaron.
I took this.
He hated having pictures. He took a snap while she was
Yep.
asleep.
That conniving little biatch.
Well, Claudine Poirier.
That's her.
We finally got a name.
That's her.
This is approximately 2 days out from the capital city of Soji, with nothing in between to stop.
Okay.
They're likely to veto all peacekeeping moves.
This has all the markings of a potential genocide.
Are you proposing a military response?
Maybe. I want all my options on the table, military or otherwise, within the hour.
Okay, Moss is arriving. But what's the warlord to be? What is he doing exactly?
He just being a typical warlord, man.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Africa goes through that a lot, even in real life.
Yeah.
Hi, Henry. Am I right? You are indeed.
Finally meeting
country.
Moss.
Big Moss. Look at that man. The red tie. You know he a Republican.
He looks familiar.
He looked like a real president. That's why. Like, he looked like he really was one of our presidents in real life. Like, hold up.
I can't tell you how special it is to finally meet you face to face. And I want you to know that I am
he
open
like
to
a
hearing
fangirl.
any advice that you have to offer.
He fanboying right now.
First piece of advice
He
my
really is.
predecessor gave me was, don't listen to the advice of your predecessor.
I'll take that under advisement.
Political non-entity, never ran for office, never served in uniform, suddenly thrust into the most powerful job in the world. Well, don't get me wrong. You've made some great strides. I'll give you a passing grade, Professor. Not to mention our late Vice President ordering the FBI to kill the man who tried to kill you.
Tommy K couldn't really do nothing about that though. He was in surgery.
Yep, hands was tied on that one.
But that Russian stuff, yes.
Yeah,
That was terrible.
That was my least favorite episode because of that Russian stuff.
Not leading. We're simply outgunned. So don't be too hard on yourself.
So what you saying? You the big guns now?
I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of the president's job is reaction stuff though. He has to react. Can't be proactive to all that stuff. That shit is blindsiding most of it.
Yeah.
Mind if I call the kitchen?
Sure, go ahead.
He like, hey, boy, I'm back home. I'm the president.
Yeah.
You
You asked for the honesty, Tommy K.
But why is okay? Now we're going to this. Why are they showing Aaron this?
Who even generated this file?
Because he had it recalled, remember?
Electronically retrieved from
He's
a
still
list
a
of top
suspect.
government officials before they had a chance to study it.
If I would have seen something like this, I would have remembered it. Is this why Emily was snooping through my phone records? Yourself.
We weren't tailing Langdon.
We were telling your ass,
You.
boy. Yeah,
really
I'm
think I'm
surprised you
sussy,
didn't
boo
hear that
bus?
shit with your ears, motherfucker.
What can you tell us about this file?
What you got, Shaw? What you got, Aaron Shaw?
For real, because this is your time right now. To come with the truth.
It's time to fix your percentages with Bralik. Like, I think you 25, 75. What do you want?
Nah, he was 50-50 last time I left off, I believe. But out of that little interrogation right there, I don't know. I feel like he doesn't know much about it. So I'm 60-40 now.
Boost. Okay, we'll see. We'll ask again by the end of the episode. We'll see.
60-40. We'll see where he lands at the end of the episode.
You're responsible for
Here we go.
over 1,000 people, leaders of this country.
Ooh.
I had no idea what was going to happen. How could I know that the entire government was going to be taken out? I'm not a monster.
You had no idea? How do you explain that?
Because I was never there.
Exactly. Tell me.
Yo,
Same
Tommy
story.
Kirk is pissed. Holy.
She said she had one last job for me to do.
What was it?
Don't show up.
She wanted me to name you designated survivor.
Oh, why is that? Is it because they knew Tommy Kirk wasn't about it in the beginning, but now he about it, so you better stop it.
Sir, please hear him out.
Show ass down, Tommy
For
K.
real, when she speaks, you better listen.
You
She
said you
if
about
I
the
refused,
answers.
I was a dead man, and that they had eyes everywhere. And then she told me the color of the tie I was wearing. I was in my office in the most secure building on the planet. Clearly the White House wasn't safe anymore, so I got the hell out of there. But then I realized it had to be the FBI. I had to get to the director himself, so I went straight for Alexandria.
Yup, VA. Ooh, he got the freaking...
What?
Yeah, them damn computer cars, man.
Oh.
They about to take him over the bridge. Yup. Better roll the window down, open the door, son, and hop out that bitch.
Oh, it makes sense because I'm like, yo, how did the car crash and nobody noticed?
And that's when I saw the
Now I
orange
see
glow on the
why.
horizon where the Capitol used to be. So yeah, I ran. And I've been running ever since.
Even if you didn't do the planning, you're complicit. You want to make a deal for your life with me? I expect more.
I've told you everything I know. I'm gonna like this, but the best I can figure is that out of all our cabinet members, you were the least qualified
You were the
to be
weakest.
president.
Yep.
They probably felt you were the least likely to present an obstacle.
Yep. Which makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. He was already out the door. You know, there was a lot of things aligned with that. Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense.
And I know that's tough to hear after his meeting with Moss that he just had. Just reaffirms it.
What are our options?
Mr. President, Naruba is one of the poorest countries on the planet. Best option, we fly in Reaper Hunter killer UAVs from Ethiopia and Djibouti to take out Kalami's rebel forces and his convoy. If you
That's
want to
a
keep your
tough
options open, sir, I
decision.
suggest we get those UAVs off the ground now.
I agree. Let's do it.
Damn.
Man, he trying to think. Like, I know Moss'
Mhm.
words is in his head. Like, am I reacting? Am I proactive? Like, what it is?
For the record, Langdon cleared you of any involvement in the threat assessment file.
Oh, well, I could have told you that.
It's not personal. It's just protocol.
Right, it just feels that way.
Yep.
These are dangerous times, Mr. Shore.
For real. Like, you can't take it personal, bruh.
Thank you for the cooperation.
Everybody's capable of treason. Like, what do
For
you mean?
real. You just had the vice president get bodied because of that.
They were a thing.
Oh, Commander-in-Chief. It's not just a title. It is a responsibility. You were in no way prepared for it, but you've taken it on. Bravely, I might add. And now you have the power to decide who lives and who dies.
Which is always a fucking tough decision, man. And you're the only one man who can make that decision, man, and that's even crazy.
15 American humanitarian workers have been taken hostage by Kalame's militia.
Oh
You
my
know what that
God.
means? Now you can't blow the convoy to hell.
If you continue with this drone strike, you won't just be killing Kalame and his men.
We'll be killing our own.
Yep.
What a speech to lead into that, right?
Yep.
What a speech to lead right into that conflict.
So you already know what's gonna happen here. He's not gonna. Drones are not out of the question. Out of the question.
Spread them all around Beirut, making a counterattack impossible.
How long till the UAVs are over Naruba?
Less than an hour, sir.
Damn. Less than an hour.
That boy about to resign.
Read it. You could use a bit of your magic.
Sure.
Letter of
He acting like a Thotheen right now.
resignation.
He acting like a Thotheen. Like, you gotta
For
understand
real.
where they coming from, bro. This is the biggest conspiracy ever. Fix my flag. My shit's going.
Bro, he not trying to hear that.
I know, especially after his future baby mama did him dirty like that. He hurt.
I'll be hurt
They
too.
think I'm treason, treason. Like, bruh, come on, pull it up.
I am sorry about everything that you've had to go through lately.
There you
I
go,
am so
Tommy
glad to
K.
have you
See,
back.
Tommy K, man.
I appreciate that, sir, but I'm not coming back.
You're angry. I understand that.
Exactly. You mad, bro. You being
I
way
would be
too
too,
emotional.
But I need you to know that I have the Secret Service and the FBI investigating you to clear your name. And Langdon's testimony did that.
He did say that though.
Mm-hmm.
He said, clear it. Don't try to hang him up. Like,
I won't accept your resignation.
I'm afraid you have no choice, sir. Seth is distributing my statement to the press as we speak. I mean no disrespect, but it is my primary job to protect you, even from your most generous instincts. Sir, right now
your
I'm a
most generous
liability
instincts.
to your administration.
Slap that hand out the way, man. Nah.
Can you imagine? Like,
No, sir.
I order you to stay, like, or else you committing treason. Like, you getting arrested as soon as you walk out these doors.
This ain't the end of AA, Ron. I know it.
Helicopters are on the way to the extraction point. There's a live feed in command ops.
Let's go.
Here we go with the live feeds.
You know we
Once
love 'em.
again.
Back to command
Hell
ops.
no, man. They never turn out the way they supposed to. But
What you mean? The Nassar capture went. I mean, we lost a soldier.
Exactly. We lost
was-
Max
Clarkson.
For real, man.
MC.
A real one. Okay, they got everybody
All
out. They
15
said,
volunteers are outbound. They're free, sir.
Nah, they ain't free till they home.
UAV strike them right now.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. They ain't free till they home. Because helicopters really aren't that hard to take down, man. You could take them things down with an AK.
The deal I made with Kalami was to not attack his forces. I didn't say anything about infrastructure. Attack these two bridges and these choke points down here in the south. We could stall his army from entering the capital by 3, maybe even 4 days.
Yeah, Tom. And that's proactive right there, baby.
It is. Because, oh, man. He keeps the deal and holds them back. That's, Tommy K is a hell of a fucking...
What are you going to do with the time?
It's not what I'm going to do with him. It's what I want you to. I know that you retired from public service, but your country needs you. I need you.
Secretary of
Hell, you help me
State.
get into this mess, you might as well help me get out. I'm more happy to sweeten the deal in the case of wild turkey.
Well,
Hey, you said you want to
gotta
get back in
admit,
politics. Stop playing, man.
I'm loving the
callback.
callbacks.
Looking at my cattle all day. Mr. President, it's a deal.
Hey, put it there,
Bro, I
man.
love the way Tommy K just be throwing out jobs though. Like no paperwork, like no HR. Like yo, this your title, bro. Come to work.
Why would he need to? He's the
You gotta
president.
go. You gotta go sign the contract. You know, you gotta go to HR, bro. You gotta. I need to see it in pay. I need to see my salary and all that before I shake your hand, bro. Like I need to know. I need to make sure this is a real job.
All right, Aaron, don't tell me you about to do some
There's so
sleazy,
many questions
grimy
left unanswered.
bullshit.
Obviously, we still don't know who we can trust in the government.
Okay.
This is a presidential finding, absolving you from all FBI supervision. Until further notice,
Yes,
you'll be reporting
sir.
to me. Agent Ritter will
She
be
a
your liaison.
super soldier now.
Agent Forstall?
He'll be
Yes.
at your disposal. Nobody will know what you're doing, understood?
Yes, sir.
Agent
He
Wells,
got that immunity.
I hereby authorize you to use whatever means
Immunity.
necessary within the
Whatever
Constitution
means
of the
necessary
United States of
within the
America
Constitution.
to find the people involved in this conspiracy and bring them to justice.
So help you God.
You got the right person on the job, I can tell you that.
Yo, that's facts.
Look at that. Look, the
Look back.
turn back.
Take the look back at the White House.
She's like, I got this in the bag.
Facts. Oh yeah, look back. All right, so there you have it. Designated Survivor Season 1, Episode 14. Commander-in-Chief is in the bag. How you feeling about today's episode, Bralik?
I guess my predictions was pretty on point. You know, we got the old Commander-in-Chief, Moss, joining the group now. Well, I was gonna say it's no longer a trio, but it's still a trio because Aaron left. So there's that as well. I wasn't expecting that to happen at all, to be honest. I thought he was gonna be excited to get back to his job, and but it didn't happen like that. I'm guessing my baby girl's gonna be holding down the position until he come back, because we all know Aaron coming back, man. There's no way that he could just leave the show like this. Like, there's no way he could just leave and just not come back, especially after everything that went down.
Before you go too deep into what else you got, since we're on the Aaron subject, what do you think he's gonna do? Do you think he's just gonna be like out of the show until he decides to come back, or like, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, I'm still on the fence on whether, because obviously they said they cleared his name, but is it true? Did they really clear his name? Is he kind of just separating himself to kind of get some distance so he could do some more slimy shit in the background? I don't know. But obviously we'll find out. But, right now, the way it's looking, it's looking, 60 bad, 40% good. For the simple fact that he quit his job. And I feel like someone that's not, I understand his take, because he was saying that, he's a liability under under the administration.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah, I get it, but we know the situation that the president's under right now. He can't trust many people, so why aren't you one of the people that he should trust? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be a part of this team that's helping us figuring out what the fuck is going on. And you leaving kind of leaves a few questions. Like, why would you leave when Tommy K obviously wanted you to stay? So there's that, man. Aaron, 60-40, 40% good, 60 bad right now. I'm still praying that he comes out and he does the right thing. Hopefully, that last little scene of him walking away kind of gave me a little, I don't know, man, if he on the right side of the coin. So, we'll see how that turns out. And yeah, I'm just talk a little bit about Moss though. Moss seems like he's a legit partner to have on your side. It seems like he handled that situation pretty well.
Hold on, give me your percentage. Give me your percentage before you talk too much about him. Let me hear your percentages on Moss first.
Moss,
I want to hear that first. Yeah.
I would say 70-30. 70 good, 30 bad. For the simple fact that he's, the way he talks, the way his mannerisms is, like, there's something about it there that has me in the 30%. You feel me? But his actions, his actions are saying a lot different things. Like, yo, I know a lot of people, and I can do this. Like, this is my field. You feel me? This is where I'm at, where I'm comfortable at. So I'm not really too sure. There is a little bit to him that kind of has me like, I'm not too sure about this guy here, but it's not a lot. Like I said, he did handle himself very well when it came to this situation in, where was it, Africa? Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So he handled that situation very well, and I guess we'll see how he handles, the rest of that situation, because that's an ongoing situation. We'll see how he takes care of that and see if there's any other, yellow or red flags that might come out of that. Because, like I said, the way he talks, and he's always, acting like he's running shit, like, oh, go get me food, and then, so we'll see what type of player he becomes in the foreseeable future of these episodes. So I'm curious to see how he fits into this grand scheme of things. And we had we had Langdon. We had the Langdon situation. So Langdon finally gave us the information. Well, not too much information. He just pretty much broke down his situation, like how he got to where he's at right now. And it didn't really provide us with a lot of information. It did provide us with the information that old girl that he was messing with was the girl that Aaron was talking to. So that's really interesting to find out that she was in bed with someone that was in the government to obviously get prior information, and, to get what she needed for their plan. So, yeah, man, Langdon, man, I feel sorry for the dude because, like, it seems like he was very honest about the situation. Like, yo, I I didn't realize it until it was too late, and by the time I realized it, there was nothing I could do to stop it. I honestly believe that from him. Like, that's something. The one thing that I really honestly believe, it seemed like by the time he realized what was really going on, because you got to think about it like this: to think that someone is in a conspiracy that big, you would have to have a lot of evidence. So yeah, even if you do have your doubts, you would never go up to anybody about this situation unless you have concrete evidence. So it sucks that he's in this situation. He was, he is the last person right now, as of this episode, the last person to survive the Capitol. I mean, obviously he wasn't there, but he was supposed to be there. So
he let his dick do the thinking, man. That's like he said. He just came out of that marriage, so you know he was probably super easy to target. Like probably a politician, just stressing out. Probably had a couple kids maybe, and now he's on his ass without his wife. Probably at the bar here and there. And Shorty, I forgot what her first name was. Her last name is Poirier, if I'm not mistaken, though. So she probably saw him and was just like, "Ooh, too easy. Let's." That's crazy though. Like you really got in bed with this man just to get like these people sick. These conspirators are sick. What else you got though? Hit me.
Well, out of that whole confrontation, the big reveal was that she was aiming towards Tommy K to becoming designated survivor. So, we did have our talks earlier on in the season about how inexperienced he was and how he didn't even want to be in the position he was in. So to get catapulted to the position he is in now, aka Commander-in-Chief, it just goes to show you that maybe, these people who are in charge are thinking, way ahead of anybody, who's even, thinking about what's, people who are in, who know about what's going on. So it's just crazy that they're thinking that far ahead. But they didn't think that Tommy K would do so well, and he's doing very, very well for himself in this presidency, man. He's been doing God's work, man. To be honest, he's really out there for the people and really trying to resolve these issues in I wouldn't say that. Damn, I'm trying to figure out the word that I'm trying to use. Like, I don't know, but he's trying to do things the right way.
Yeah.
And it seems like he's doing it so far. I like the whole situation with, the strike, the UAVs were gonna go out there and strike, and they end up getting the hostages. So they end up retrieving the hostages, and instead of firing upon his soldiers and stuff, they decided to, destroy the bridges and a few buildings so they can kind of delay his attack. So I'm really enjoying Tom Kirk's just way of looking at a situation and deciding to handle it in a reasonable manner, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's the word. Yeah, the word I can think of. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there was much else going on in the episode other than those subjects I tackled.
Yeah, definitely great points. If y'all saw our last episode, I kind of made the comment about how we're in the middle of the first season. So I think we're definitely around some more of the fluff of the show right now. A lot of like story building and stuff like that. Not so much of the bang 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 that we got introduced to, which is okay. Because I think this episode was still pretty solid episode, especially with the introduction of President Moss. Very good points you made though. Like He seems like such a good character. So did Hook Stratton, right? Like when we first saw her. But like he's a politician, like, and you gotta have that percentage of do I trust this man? Because the way he's moving, like you said, is boom bussy. Like it's a little sussy because it's just like, bro, you coming in here like I get it, you was ex-president, but you ain't running stuff no more. Like, yeah, you keep the title of president forever. You will forever be President Moss. Once you become a president, you'll always be president, whatever your last name is. We get that. But this my staff now, player. Like calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what itches me badly about Moss. And I won't say too much more because it'll probably be spoiling things. But what else? Oh, yeah, the Langdon scene, very good scene. Also, and we actually kind of speak about this when we do Breaking Bad, but I think Designated Survivor also does this. They kind of tie their scenes like really nicely, like they pay homage to their previous scene. And what I mean by that specifically is when Tommy K first met Moss, right? They had that little, he was like, yo, be honest with me, give me what you got. And Moss was basically telling him like, you doing all right, you know what I'm saying? You too reactive, you need to be more proactive, right? And then that kind of led into the scene of Tommy K like hearing it again, like from Langdon, letting him know that he was chosen as a designated survivor because he'd probably be the easiest to, you know, basically he give the least amount of pushback. So that I thought that was kind of interesting because that played right into what Moss said, and then that played into what Tommy K actually did with the rebels in Naruba, because he was like, okay, I got to be proactive. And like you said, he destroyed the infrastructure and the bridges and stuff to delay the arrival for the rebel forces to reach the capital from 1 day to like 3 to 4 days. So like, I thought that was kind of cool how they just kind of paid homage to each of those scenes. Like, hey, you need to be more proactive. This is why they chose you as the designated survivor. And then he's like, boom, you know what? I heard y'all. Here we go. This is proactive Tommy K coming out of here. So I think it's just it's like a shocking revelation for him to hear, like, and realize. And it kind of lets him know that he gotta turn up, because, you know, just like, it's really interesting because Tommy K, if you think about it, he was basically the key to the plan, like just being fully fleshed out to how it needed to be. But he also is now the biggest variable of that plan, because like you said, they didn't expect him to be giving that pushback that he's giving back. So this is a really good, I think Tommy K, I mean, you know, the show's about the president, so he's probably gonna have the best character development for the most part, but it shows, it very much so shows, and it's looking really good. That was episode 14, Commander-in-Chief, and this is your favorite hosts who love to boast, and today we boasting about that Designated Survivors amazing show. Please do not forget to go ahead and drop that comment. Let us know what you like about this show if you've started watching it, and please, most importantly, the goal is 1K subscribers, so click that button, click that bell, and get notified when we go live. Till next time, peace.